at teachearly.org. Brought to you by Futures Without Violence and the Ad Council.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Big Mike.
Yep, and this is RC, Rod Calloway.
First of all, we'd like to thank everybody for being down with the Kings and for supporting Sports Kings Live.
Your listens, downloads, likes, and follows have allowed this show to grow by leaps and bounds in just a few months.
Now, if you have a product or a business and you'd like to promote it on this show,
it's simple. Just email us at sportskingslive@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for being down with the Kings.
Let's go! Yeah! Turn up!
Woo.
Yeah, 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left in the week for Sports Kings Live with Big Mike and Rob Calloway. Heard via Spreaker.com and on the Spreaker app for your mobile device. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr at Sports Kings Live, and email at sportskingslive@gmail.com. Almost forgot. Had a little tribute to our gay brethren and sisterin who have obtained their rights today. You know, and I thought about doing this and decided we ought to do it right, Rob. So in honor of those people.
This one still deserves the new and improved 2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
Oh, boy.
Shout out to the living couple. Antoine Merriweather and Blaine Edwards.
Yeah. Men on whatever.
Say what?
Men on whatever. Because, you know, it'd be like men on film, men on band.
Men on film.
Yeah, it was just men on whatever.
Yeah, man. And yeah, that just to another point, we got to be able to laugh at ourselves, man. Laugh at each other, man. Everything can't be so serious. So
2 snaps around the world.
Once again.
This one still deserves the new and improved 2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
And a kiss. Those dudes are idiots, dude. I watched actually like four of those bits today because I couldn't stop. Like after I found the bite I wanted in the first one, they kept playing them, so I was like, all right, cool. I'm only reading, so let's go.
Right.
All right. Speaking of gays, Rob's favorite gay professional football player, Michael Sam. Talked about him yesterday, Rob, and I said, yeah, it seems like this dude don't want to play no damn football. Well, apparently Michael Sam listened to the show, and he decided he wanted to prove me wrong. So he is back in Montreal with the Alouettes. And shout out to the Canadians, man. They're so polite. You know, I talked about that stereotype about them yesterday. Yeah, they're just so polite. It's like, yeah, come on back, Mike. We'd love to have you back. Kept his locker the same and everything. They actually played last night, dude. They played against the, Ottawa Black Reds.
And they lost, right? Didn't they lose?
Yeah, I think the quarterback got hurt, and they had to start playing this rookie quarterback. But like any other sport that I'm not totally interested in, first time they go to commercial, I'm out. I can't. They got to stop doing that. If they want me to stay interested, like stop going to commercial. Just play the game, and I'll ride with you. But yeah, I left and I never made it back. So where is my Michael Sam story, Rob? Where is it? It's not really a story. He's back. I gave you guys the information last week about the commissioner, Mr. Pop, saying that he just believes that Mike needed to clear his mind. It wasn't last week. It was yesterday. He needed to clear his mind, and maybe he's just tired. And I was like, yeah, here's the thing. You hadn't played any football. What are you tired about?
Yeah.
What are you tired about?
College, really.
Yeah, they're like, well, all the requests for interviews and people needing autographs. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Steph Curry goes through that too.
All the time.
And so does Draymond and Klay Thompson. Yeah.
Then Harrison Barnes had this thing where you could send him anything and he'd sign it. So it's
I'm not giving Michael Sam no damn pass because he's like I don't know. Like I know there's a race card. I played it many a time. Not really sure if there's a gay card, and if there is, it don't apply here, dude. Now we talking about football. That's all. And my rule is steadfast. Do whatever you want to. Be as gay as you want to. Super gay. But ball. Ball, dude. Yeah, and no one cares. But you yeah, I'm just tired. I got personal stuff. And then, what sucks too, dude? if he just waited one day to go back to practice, him and his homeboy could have homeboy. Not his homeboy.
Got married.
His boyfriend could have got married today. I don't know if they're in that. Maybe the dude broke up with him and he left to try to like straighten it out, dude. What if that happened?
I told you it was probably about that guy.
Yeah, what if that happened? Maybe he was like, you know what, this is too much for me.
Yeah.
You're turning into a different person, Michael.
Right.
Yeah, dude. What if that? What? Because I've talked about it for a couple of weeks now. Like Michael Sam has gotten into that douchebaggery category, dude. You know, ever since that time, remember he came out. He started like speaking for other gay people and talking about no one's as brave as I am. That's why I'm the only one that came out. No, dude. The reason you came out is because you told 100 teenagers that you were gay, and then scouts started figuring out at the Senior Bowl, and they started asking around about you. So inevitably, either you were going to come out with it or somebody else was going to. One of the two. And you chose to go that route, which I agree with. You know, be the first to tell your story. Be the very first to tell it. But now, when you start telling other people they're not as brave as you, I'm out. I'm out. Good. And so now, and this is all us speculating because, look, Michael Sam hadn't given us nothing. The Montreal Alouettes haven't given us nothing. So that's all we have to do is speculate. You know, we got 2 hours to fill. So, yeah, what if, his boyfriend was like, my man, all this Dance with the Stars stuff and your new celebrity, you know, you a different dude now. I'm out. I'm about to bail. So he went back to begging back. And I don't know. If he left, the only thing I'm going to do is return to football. And if he stayed, I'd probably still return to football. But, the fact that they just are welcoming this guy back is weird to me, dude. And I said this yesterday, Rob, that if he's got aspirations of still playing NFL football, go ahead and douse those now. Don't nobody want to deal with it. Because now that's the real distraction. If we can't depend on you to be mentally tough enough to not let the other 50, how many ever guys down on the team, like the first time something happened to you, you got to get away, and you don't tell nobody, you don't say anything to anybody. Yeah. No, people definitely.
That sounds like woman issues.
Yeah, people definitely trying to deal with that. So yeah, hopefully the Montreal Alouettes thing works out for you. You have a nice, decent CFL career, but I think NFL wise, done. And you can keep blaming it on being gay, but nah, you gotta be responsible, man. You gotta be an adult. Like if you need to leave, you have personal issues going on. Yeah, okay, explain to somebody. I mean, they might tell you, well, it's Canada, but in the NFL, they're like, nobody cares. Everybody got personal issues. Like, see that dude over there? His kid's sick. That dude right there, going through a devastating divorce. That dude right there, yeah, everyone got issues. But you got to go to work. This is not just, you're not at Missouri no more. You got to go to work. It's your job. So, guess what else I have, Rob?
What?
More gay news.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what is that?
Happy Gay Friday, everyone. Happy Gay Friday. Apparently, this guy named Sean Conroy, which when I saw it at first, because I'm illiterate half the time, I thought it said Sean Connery, the dude that played 007.
007.
I was like, what? This whole time? This dude was banging.
He was like the ultimate.
Dude, he was banging chicks named Pussy Galore.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't be gay and do that. You feel me? You can't be gay and do that. So I was like, come on, this got to be.
You in the movie called Octopussy.
Right. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, that can't be right. Sean Connery? But no, his name is Sean Conroy. Yeah, dude, I'm an idiot. I know. And for those of you who think I'm just making this up to make people laugh or make Rob laugh, no, seriously, I thought it said Sean Connery. And I was like, this can't be. This is going to be all bad. Because, by the way, my mom loves James Bond movies, too. So if I had to call her and tell her this, it's like, oh, Mom, guess what?
It's going to be all bad.
Guess what, Ma? The whole time, he wasn't looking at her.
Hey,
he was looking at Goldfinger.
That was like, but that's how, like, my mom used to love Howard Ryland. Virgil Tibbs from Danny Kane, from Little Boy Kane. And, he played Virgil Tibbs in the Heat of the Night TV show. And then, it came out that he was gay because for those
and a cross-dresser.
For those not in our, here in Georgia, in the Heat of the Night was filmed down 20 East in
Social Circle, right?
Covington and Edenton. Between Covington and Edenton.
Okay.
And Howard Rollins was arrested one Friday night was standing on the corner with Daisy Dukes on and the halter top and the blonde wig out there soliciting.
I remember when my mom saw that, too.
Yeah, and man, my mama was devastated. Oh, she was devastated. She could not believe Howard Rollins it was gay. Oh my God,
that was awesome.
and then when he died, he had made a special request from Carol O'Connor to have him buried in this velvet dress or whatnot. So he buried in the dress and everything, man.
Yeah, man. Had he held on a little while longer, dude, you could have, my name is...
Well, he died of AIDS. It wasn't no holding on.
Well,
he died of AIDS.
Well, Magic Johnson. Yeah. 2 words. Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Magic healthier than I am. And
it's a reason they call it Magic.
No, there's that. Okay, so this guy's name is Sean Conroy. The article says becomes the first openly gay professional baseball player. I'm going to tell you why that's a problem here in a second. Sean Conroy, a right-handed pitcher for the Pacific Association of Professional Baseball Clubs in Sonoma, the Sonoma Stompers, made history Thursday night by becoming the first openly gay professional baseball player. There's a quote from, I guess, this guy named Barry Boshard. He says, quote, his goal has always been to be the first openly gay baseball player. So he was very, very much in favor of telling the story, of carrying the torch. All right, here's the problem. And I knew this to be false the minute I read it, but I just couldn't remember the guy's name. So thank God for the old Google machine. There was a man named Glenn Burke. See, this ain't all about, craps and giggles. We try to educate as well. Glenn Burke played for the LA Dodgers in the mid to late 70s and the Oakland A's as well. This was an article I read. Let me see if there's the date on here. Yeah, May 2nd, 2013, because this was right after Jason Collins came out. And the article actually was talking about how he wasn't the first openly gay athlete in major sports. And it talked about this guy, Glenn Burke. This is how I remembered it. So when I saw this article today about Sean Connery, no, I'm just playing. There wasn't Sean Connery. Anyway, I remember this story, but I couldn't remember his name. So again, I went to the Google machine and found it, and reread it again. That's redundant. I reread it. I didn't reread it again. I reread it. This says that he was so open about his sexuality that the Dodgers tried to talk him into participating in a sham marriage. In other words, getting a beard. My white friends taught me what that is, too, a beard. I had no idea before.
Tyler Perry keep him on deck.
Oh, is that so? I love how you just be putting folks on straight blast, dude.
Hey,
I got a homeboy. My homeboy Mario said that Tyler Perry tried to hit on him in Blockbuster.
I see what I'm saying. Hey, look, man. Tyler Perry, whenever Tyler Perry's out on the red carpet, he always got a bad chick, but it's never the same chick, and I know he ain't no player.
I know one of them. I know who one of them was, as a matter of fact. Her sister worked with us. Her name was Sky.
Oh yeah, I know Sky.
Her sister was one of his alleged beards. Alleged beards. But
I mean, because they got good taste in women. Like, they know what a nice looking woman look like. You know what I'm saying?
They pay for them though. It's about purchasing. Well, yeah, it says the Dodgers. The story goes on about Glenn Burke. Says the Dodgers who tried to talk Burke into getting married was his manager. Who was his manager, Rob? Baseball guy, the Dodgers. Who was the manager, dude? Tommy Lasorda.
Oh, the manager of the Dodgers. Oh, yeah, Tommy. Yeah. I thought you said his manager. I didn't know you meant like the manager of the team.
Yeah, the manager. Baseball, we're talking here.
He needed to marry his manager.
No. They tried the guy who's trying to get him to get married was Tommy Lasorda, who, by the way, and this is the part, I don't know how I forgot this part of it, whose son Tom Jr. died from AIDS in 1991, and to this very day, as of this being written in 2013, Tommy Lasorda refuses to acknowledge his son's homosexuality. Glenn Burke, he also died of AIDS in 1995 as well. So it's not only about, we always talk about disseminating correct information. But it's not always the times when we F up. Other people say things like Jason Collins is the first gay openly gay athlete, or like this guy in the Pacific.
He's like the first black. He's like the first open